Right, so shall we get ourselves comfortable?
Yeah.
Just sit back into the chair. We'll do a few minutes breathing to begin with again, as we usually do. So just making yourselves comfortable. Closing the eyes if you wish to. And just checking in with the breath. Just notice the breath without trying to change anything just yet. Oh, okay. And as you're checking in with the breath, take a quick body scan. From the tip of the head down to the toes. Notice any niggles, any areas of tension. And then just bring the awareness back to the breath. And start to lengthen the breath by breathing into the stomach. So it might help if you lay a hand on your stomach. And just notice the hand moving up and down as you breathe in. So the idea is to move the stomach as you breathe. Obviously we're not literally breathing into the stomach because that would be difficult. But what we're trying to do is getting the breath to the very base of the lungs, so we're getting a full deep breath. And today's lesson we're going to concentrate on twists. So we're helping our digestion, we're helping the waistline a little bit, helping the spine as well. We'll get stood as well, so we'll do some standing poses with the chair, all before coming back to Shavasana and relaxation. So removing the hand, if you've got the hand on the stomach, just bring your breath back to normal. And just gently bring your spine up to neutral, come into around the centre of the chair. Nice and mindfully bringing the hands to prayer position or heart centre. On your next inhale, sweep the arms overhead. And exhale, palms pointing to the sides, bring the hands back down to the sides. Inhale, flip the palms, bring the arms overhead. And exhale, push the hands away and down. Sorry, probably should have said you might want some space between people. Inhale, raise hands overhead. Exhale, down again. Inhaling, taking the arms overhead. And we're gonna just stay here for a little bit of a stretch. So really pull those arms up. So the rib cage and the hips are kind of moving away from each other in a nice way. And then take those hands to one side. So I'm taking them over to the right side. Breathe into that stretch down the side. Enjoy it. On an inhale, raising the arms up. Stretch again here, really get that stretched. And then exhale, take it to the other side. And again, breathe into that stretch here. Inhale, coming back up. Exhale, release the hands down to the side. On an inhale, flip the palms, bring the hands back up. And exhale, we're going to bring our hands to cactus arms, so elbows at right angles. And then let's just take our whole torso to one side, arms staying in line with the shoulders, and then take them to the other side. So we're keeping the arms or elbows at shoulder height and arms in line with the shoulders, and we'll go from side to side. Just starting to warm the spine up. So go at your pace. We're keeping our hips forward, just moving the very upper part of our back. Ooh, stinky. Lovely stuff. Speeding it up if you want to, but just bear in mind going too dizzy if you get too sped up. And then next time you go to the left hand side, make that the last time, and come back to center, hands on knees. Lovely stuff. So instead of our usual cat-cow, we're going to do a circle. So bring your chest forward and then take the chest round to one side. On an exhale, we round through the back, taking the back towards the back, and then inhale, bring the chest forward. Lovely stuff. So really kind of try and round the back as you go towards the back and open the chest as you bring the chest forward. And I don't know about you, but I can already feel that working my lower spine. And as you circle, try to bring the breath in. So as you go towards the back, you exhale. And as you bring the chest forward, you inhale. Next time we get to the back, switch directions. And take those circles the other way. So this is definitely starting to get into our intestines and our digestive system. And then on the next exhale, just bring yourselves back to center, back to seated. Excellent stuff. Hugging the right knee in on an exhale, just draw the knee in towards the chest. So without being too crude, this is a good one for wind relieving. It is wind relieving pose. So if ever you're feeling a little bit bloated or a bit nasty, just draw the knees into the chest, either one or the other or both. It should help. So from here, take the foot over the thigh and place it on the chair. If you've got enough chair, that is, which I don't. If that's uncomfortable, just cross the leg. So go to what's comfortable for you. We're going to hug the left arm around that right knee and take the right arm behind. Inhaling, lengthening through the spine, and exhaling, twisting around towards that knee. And stroking a doggy boogie. Yeah, so annoying. On an inhale, come back through to center. And if you've got a strap, grab a strap right now. If not, just hold on to the thigh below thigh. Taking the strap around the big toe ball joint and the little toe ball joint, straighten that leg out. So if you've not got a strap, just hold it onto the thigh, below the thigh, point the toes up towards the ceiling, and just get a nice stretch all the way down the back of that leg. So we should be feeling a stretch all the way down into the calf and into the hamstrings. And just lengthen up through the spine. Breathe into the stretch. Enjoy it. Obviously, if you can take your hand onto the big toe, take the hand onto the big toe. But go to what's comfortable for you. I can see some people can. Lovely stuff. And then just release the strap or your hand, hug the knee in and place it back down onto the mat. Lovely. Excuse me. So we will need to do the other side. Hug that left knee in. Give it a good hug. Again, remembering we can use this knee if we need to relieve wind. And take that foot over to the right hand side. So I'm going to shuffle over on my chair to allow my left foot to come onto the chair. Again, just cross the legs if this is too uncomfortable. Take the right arm around that left knee, left hand behind. Inhale, lengthen through the spine, and exhale, twist towards the left knee. And then inhale, come back through center. Grabbing that strap again, or grabbing the big toe, or the foot, or the thigh. We'll straighten that leg out, getting a nice stretch down the back of our leg. Lovely stuff. Keeping our spines nice and straight as we inhale. And enjoy that stretch. And then release the strap, hug the left knee in, and replace it on the floor. Lovely. So from here, come to the very edge of your seat. So you are almost, but not falling off it. And we're going to bring our feet underneath ourselves a little bit more. We're going to move our weight forward, weight into the feet, push through the feet, and just raise up from the chair ever so slightly. Use hands on the chair if that's going to help you. So we've got our knees bent. We're coming into a bit of a squat. Hands at prayer position. Lovely. So we're really going to make our thighs burn here. We're going to inhale, lengthen through the spine. And exhale, take the right elbow over towards the left knee. Allow the hand to lengthen and the left arm to come up into the air. Lovely stuff. Hold it for 3, 2, 1. Come back into our chair, so our center. Take a little seat if you need to, and then bring yourself back into chair. Inhale, lengthening through the spine. Exhale, opposite elbow to opposite knee. Extend the arms up and down. And breathe. Lovely. Coming back through to center into a little chair. Thighs are properly burning now, probably. And stand up straight. Whew. And walk it all off. Good stuff, people. So we are going to move the chair so that the seat is facing us. Before we go any further, just want you to be mindful about either having the chair on something sticky or the chair's not going to slip from underneath you, because we are going to be pushing it onto the chair. So just want to make sure that it's not going to kind of fall away from underneath you, if that makes sense. So if you want to put it against the wall, pop it against the wall. Lovely. So from here, let's place our hands on the chair, or hold on either side. I'm going to hold on either side, and then walk the legs back. Head comes in between our forearms, well, upper arms even, into a supported down dog. Depending on space, and I've not got a lot of space here, so just be mindful. Raise the left leg up to where it's comfortable, depending on your space. Coming into three-legged dog. So we just want to try and move our hip around. So bend the knee and just allow the knee to move in circles. First one way and then the other. And then from here, just place the foot back down on the mat and walk in towards the chair, about one small step. And we're going to lift that left knee again and bring that onto our seat. Now from here, we want the left foot towards the right hand side of the seat and the left thigh towards the left hand side of the seat, if that makes sense. So I'm going to move around. I don't know if I know how to show you. So, don't know if you can see, but I've got my left foot over to one side, thigh over to the other. So we're kind of leaning down into that hip. Yeah. So sink into the hip, into our pigeon pose, and just allow that back foot to go to where it's comfortable. Lovely stuff. Push into your hands, lift up and take it back into your down dog. Hips back and head in between the upper arms. Again, walk the feet in about 1 foot length. Place the left hand on the chair. Raise the left foot up. And then raise the right foot up. Right leg. Right hand, oh my life, I'm not expecting you to float. So, left hand on the chair, right foot on the floor, left foot up, right hand in the air. So we're getting a bit of a twist again here. Yep, so it's a kind of a revolved half moon. Bring that right hand down to the chair, replace the left foot on the floor, stretch it out. Coming back into our down dog. So obviously we need to do the other side. So we're going to raise our right leg up, bending at the knee, and just drawing some circles with the knee. So we're opening our hip. Taking those circles one way, and then the other way. And then bringing that foot back down to the floor. So we're going to walk our feet in a little bit and then bring that right knee to the seat. So the right foot's on the left hand side, thighs on the other side, and walk that back leg out. Lovely stuff. So we're going to where it's comfortable because this is quite a strong hip opener. Don't worry if your foot's here and you're like this, that's absolutely fine. We're just allowing the hips to open slightly. So we're going to where it's comfortable. Lovely stuff. So this is pigeon pose, which is a big hip opener. So push through the hands, take it back into your down dog. Stretch it all out. Allow the body to come back to neutral after our pigeon. Walking the feet back in towards the seat. Right hand comes flat on the seat, or right leg up. So just bring that right foot to where it's comfortable and then raise that left hand up. This is quite a strong pose, quite a big balance, so you're doing excellently. Doesn't really matter if you're going wrong. And then bring that foot down, bring the arm down, stretch it out. So let's just take it into a forward fold, bending the knees as much as you want. Allowing the torso to relax down, allowing the head to relax down. and just thanking our body for allowing us to balance in that way. Push through the feet, come back to standing nice and slowly. Excuse me. And then we will come to sit back down on our chairs. Excellent stuff. Excuse me. And we'll end with just a few rounds of cat-cow. So on an inhale, open the chest up, and exhale around through the back, dropping the gaze. Inhaling, opening the chest up, shoulder blades together, looking up, and exhale around through the back. Inhale, coming through, chest through, opening and looking up, and exhale around through the back. And then coming back to neutral, let's take our hands onto the chair behind us. So hands kind of either side of the seat. And we're just going to push through the arms ever so slightly, open the chest up, draw those shoulder blades together, and really kind of lengthen through the spine to get a nice chest open, a nice little back bend. Lovely stuff. And then release out, bring the arms forward. And coming back to neutral, we'll take it into relaxation. So make yourselves comfortable on the seat. Grabbing warmer clothing if you need warmer clothing. And just allowing the back to rest into the seat, back of the seat. Gently closing the eyes. And just bringing the focus back to the breath. And just notice the heartbeat, whether it's increased slightly from our exertions. And know that we can help to slow the heartbeat down by slowing our breath down. So we're concentrating on lengthening the breath, keeping it nice and slow. We can tell the heart that it's all right, we're not in flight or fight. And then focus on the breathing. Focus on all the sensations of breathing. Taking that focus to the very base of the nostrils. As you breathe in, can you feel a slight coolness as it passes over the very base of the nostrils? And a slight warmth as you breathe out. And as you're focusing here, start to count each breath. So inhaling and exhaling counts as one breath. Inhale, exhale is 2. Keep counting on your own. Counting up to 10. If you get to 10, start again at 1. After a few breaths, you might find that the mind becomes distracted. Thoughts and feelings will try to intrude. Allow them, just notice them, label them as a thought or a feeling, Let them go. Return your focus to your breathing and to the counting. If you lose count, start again at 1. But don't pass any judgment on yourself. Things come to distract us. And we can acknowledge them and then just bring our focus back to our breathing. Now you can stop counting and just continue to breathe normally. Allow all the thoughts to come in if they want to come in. Again, without judgment, just let them pass by. Just start to become aware of sounds around you. Sounds outside of the room. Sounds within the room. Your own breathing. And bring your focus into the body. To the fingers and the toes, starting to make gentle movements. Maybe moving the head from side to side. Do what feels natural to gently reawaken the body. Bringing it back into the room. Lovely. And when ready, just bring the hands to prayer position at heart center, just moving the back away from the seat ever so slightly. Lovely stuff. On your next inhale, sweep the arms overhead. And exhale, bring them hands back down to heart center. Namaste. Thank you very much.
Namaste.